What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another one. Today we are doing, for the very first time, Jefferies Gun Control Part 1. Let's go.
Now, before I start saying this, I want to say this, right? I believe in your right as Americans to have guns. I'm not trying to stop you from having guns. All I'm saying is this is my personal belief on the opinion. My opinion on the it doesn't matter. Right? I'm going to say some things that are just facts, right? In Australia, we had guns, right? Right up until 1996. And in 1996, Australia had the biggest massacre on earth. Still hasn't been beaten. Now, after that, they banned the guns. Now, in the 10 years before Port Arthur, there was 10 massacres. Since the gun ban in 1996, there hasn't been a single massacre since. Wow. I don't know how or why this happened. Maybe it was a coincidence, right? Now, please understand that I understand that Australia and America are two vastly different cultures with different people, right? I get it. In Australia, we had the biggest massacre on earth, and the Australian government went, that's it, no more guns. And we all went, yeah, right then, that seems fair enough, really. Now, in America, you have the Sandy Hook massacre where little tiny children died, and your government went, maybe we'll get rid of the big guns?
It's crazy, man.
But I don't understand, why do they feel like I must have gun?
The same way people are making arguments for them to get rid of the guns. This is the same way some people are saying there's so much danger, we need the guns to protect ourselves.
I mean, America is not even an underdeveloped country. It's too much.
Yeah, it's a difficult topic to argue about if you're not living in America, I guess.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to say anything.
Yeah.
You went, fuck you, don't take my guns! So here's where it gets confusing, right? Now, as I said, I'm all for your Second Amendment rights. I think you should be able to have guns. It's in your Constitution. What I am not for is bullshit arguments and lies. There is one argument and one argument alone for having a gun, and this is the argument. Fuck off. I like guns. It's not the best argument, but it's all you've got.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with saying, I like something, don't take it away from me. But don't give me this other bullshit. The main one is, I need it for protection. I need to protect me, I need to protect my family. Really? Is that why they're called assault rifles? Is it? I've never heard of these fucking protection rifles you speak of.
That's true. It's always called assault rifles.
What the fuck are you talking about? You have a gun in your house, you're 80% more likely to use that gun on yourself than to shoot someone else. And people think, well, that'll never happen to me. You don't know that, because you know what? From time to time, we all get sad.
Depression.
One day you're happy, then you're sad, and then, it was...
It's actually really dangerous for depressive people, weak people. It's really easy to harm yourself.
Yeah, it's just
and
one
quickly.
trigger.
Protection? I had a break-in in Manchester, England, where I was tied up. I had my head cut. They threatened to rape my girlfriend. They came through the window with a machete and a hammer. And Americans always go, well, imagine if you had a gun. And I'm like, all right. I was naked at the time. I wasn't wearing my holster. I wasn't staring at the window waiting for cunts with machetes to come through. Like, what world do you live in where you're constantly fucking ready? You have guns because you like guns. That's why you go to gun conventions. That's why you read gun magazines. None of you give a shit about home security. None of you go to home security conventions. None of you read Padlock Monthly. None of you have a Facebook picture of you behind a secure door going, fucking yeah. Like, you're going to be ready if someone comes into your house. You have it at all fucking time. By the way, most people who are breaking into your house just want your fucking TV. You think that people are coming to murder your family? How many fucking enemies do you have?
I swear, that's true.
Geez, you think a lot of yourself if you think everyone's coming to murder you.
But
It's true.
no, actually, when they come for stealing something, if they come across with you, they will harm you because they will try to escape. I don't know. They will harm you.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But I think having other weapons at home other than a
Like
gun
big ones.
makes more sense.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be that easy to
Get a gun.
yeah.
Yeah.
When you want to buy a gun, you need to give tests for some of things like psychological things, health issues. Yeah.
Sure.
But they don't have that kind of things.
I don't think they have that. It's crazy.
You have it readily available, it becomes unsafe. You have it in your bedside table, one of your kids picks it up, thinks it's a toy, shoots another one of your kids. Happens every fucking day. People go, that would never happen in my house. For a responsible gun owner, I keep my guns locked in a safe. Then there's no fucking protection! Someone comes into the house, you're like, wait there, fuckface. Oh, you've come to the wrong house here, buddy boy. I tell you what. I'm gonna fuck you up. Okay. Is it 32 to the left or 32 to the right? Your mother's birthday? Why the fuck would I know your birthday? Maybe if you didn't leave the window open because it's too hot in here, you wouldn't be getting fucking murdered, right?
This guy is funny.
I find the NRA to be hard work. But the fact that they always think the answer is more guns. After Sandy Hook happened, the NRA said, and I quote, none of this would have happened if the teachers had guns. I think they're forgetting what school was like. Does anyone remember that casual teacher that used to, whenever she came onto school, that relief teacher came, you and your friends would see her and go, oh, we're going to make her cry. And then she'd stand in front of the class with a bit of chalk and her hands would be shaking. And you go, you're never getting married, are you, miss? Never getting married. Then she'd get back to a 1967 Volkswagen Beetle, she'd be crying over the steering wheel, just, why don't they like me? Let's give that cunt a gun and see how things work out.
This is amazing.
And then they go, oh, well, answer to that, we'll just add more guns. They go, we'll put an armed security guard at every school across America. Yeah, that'll work out. The average security guard in America earns $16 an hour. Not a lot of wiggle room to be a fucking hero. Someone comes onto the school and you've got Kevin. Now, I'm sure Kevin's shit hot at Call of Duty, but it might not fucking cut it, ladies and gentlemen.
I swear. Call of Duty and real life is different, man.
Now, I understand that when I'm doing this joke in this room, 50% of you agree with me, 50% of you don't agree with me. And I do respect the people who don't agree with me. Don't think I don't. The 50% that don't agree with me, 20% of those people are smart enough to realise this is a comedy show and it's not to be taken seriously, and they're laughing along because it's just funny jokes, right? Yeah. And then the next 20% are sort of phased out a little bit and looking around going, I wonder how they got that chandelier up there. And then there's the last 10%, and they're fucking furious. Right now, in this room, and the people watching at home, 10% of you are fucking seething. Just... And for a couple of reasons. First reason, I'm making good points.
Yeah. Well, that's all. All right. That was actually good. That was decent.
Yes.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah.
I realized something. When I'm watching a comedy show, I really care about the comedian's attitudes.
Yeah.
It really affects me.
I noticed that.
I'm not gonna give more details, but yeah,
people understand. Anyway, yeah, that was Jefferies, Gun Control. I think I enjoyed it. I loved it. Indeed, yeah. So, till see you next time, guys. Peace out.